Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this reading, I'm using my Everyday Witch Tarot. This is actually quickly becoming one of my new favorite decks. I'm really using this deck a lot, and I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards. My intention with this reading is just to get kind of a broad picture, just kind of a snapshot or an overview of the week ahead. And before I get started with the reading, I want to show you my new foster kitties. So I've got 3 new foster kittens. They're feral kittens, and I just got them a couple days ago, so they're really scared of people, but they're hiding. They're hiding in this cardboard box. Say hello, you guys. Okay, you probably can't see them. I'm gonna lift the box up. Hey guys. The orange one is Max. And then I think there's 2 more hiding there. Okay guys, I won't bug you. There's 2 more. There's Millie and there's Roxy. And they're interesting looking cats because they're Manx cats, so they don't have tails, which is kind of bizarre. I'm still getting used to that. It's so strange. Okay, so we'll start with the first card. Hopefully in my next week's reading they'll be more active and I can show you all 3 of them. Okay, so the card for Monday and Tuesday is the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups has such a wonderful, powerful energy of celebration. So, and actually I believe Monday is the solar eclipse. So, depending on where you are in the world, it's going to be a bit different. I think it's just a partial eclipse where I am. But yeah, so the 3 of Cups is all about celebration. It's about coming together with friends. It's really kind of like a very light kind of free card about really being almost like childlike and just kind of letting go of worries and just living in the moment and celebrating something. So sometimes this card will come up if you're going to be celebrating a birthday, either your own or a friend's, or if you're celebrating the birth of a baby or a marriage or an anniversary or some kind of milestone or accomplishment or something like that. But really what it's about is it's about coming together with friends and just having a good time and really indulging that spirit of fun and laughter and play. Okay, Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the Magician. And the Magician, being a major arcana card, is, to me, he has a more powerful energy than a lot of the minor arcana cards, like the 3 of Cups. So Wednesday, this is a powerful time in the week, especially for manifesting things. So your powers of manifestation are going to be more, they're going to be heightened in the middle of the week. So the beginning of the week, don't worry about setting goals or anything like that. The beginning of the week, it's about moving into the week with a spirit of fun. And I think often, I know for myself, like I'll start the week thinking, okay, I gotta set goals for this week, I gotta get organized or whatever. But this week, just start with that spirit of fun. And then once you get into the middle of the week, that's when your powers of manifestation are gonna be at their peak. So this is where you really wanna set goals, you want to get focused, you want to eliminate distractions, and you really want to, yeah, just think about what it is that you want to create and know that you have those powers to, you know, create what you want and attract what you need at the right times. The end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have another major arcana card, the Fool. And interestingly, the Fool usually comes before the Magician, or he does come before the Magician in the tarot deck. So the Fool is 0 and the Magician is number 1. And now the Fool, to me, has actually kind of a similar energy to the 3 of Cups. Like I get this sort of light, joyful energy with the Fool. The Fool is about starting something new. So it could be like a new project, a new job, or going traveling, but you're kind of setting out on some kind of adventure. It could also be about learning something new, or kind of starting on a new inner journey. Whatever it is, it feels very exciting, it feels joyful, and it feels very, just very light, very, very happy. But ultimately the Fool is about starting fresh and starting something new. So there is this kind of repeating imagery that I see in the Three of Cups and the Fool, where the arms are raised up. There's that spirit of celebration. And they contrast slightly to the Magician, because I see the Magician as being a little more serious. He's not a serious card, but he's just more mature, a little more focused. Whereas the Fool and the Three of Cups, this is more joyful and light and fun. So by the end of the week and the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this is a really good time to start a new project, to start something new, but it's also a good time to lighten your load. So if you look at the Fool is traveling lightly, and I'm just going to look at her a little bit more. Yeah, she's got her cat behind her, and she is carrying no baggage or luggage. And I know the Fool in the Rider-Waite deck, he's just has like a little sack that he has on a stick. So he's like traveling really lightly. And it's amazing when you travel lightly, it really frees you up. And I think that this is symbolic. It's not just about you know, not packing too much stuff on a trip. It's also about letting go of things that burden you and that hold you back, energetically as well as physically. So if you're holding on to kind of old emotional wounds, or yeah, like if you're holding on to grudges or things like that, letting go of some of those things, and letting go of, you know, we all have certain kind of belief patterns that don't always help us. And sometimes if we can just question those beliefs, we sort of loosen the hold that they have on us. And that in turn really frees our energy, because we don't realize how much energy it takes to uphold some of those belief patterns. And when we start to question our own belief patterns and kind of let go a little bit, it frees us up you know, spiritually and energetically. And also letting go of clutter, physical clutter that we have, letting go of that also frees you up. And it allows you to kind of bring in this like fresh, young, energetic spirit into your life, this feeling, this not spirit, that's not the right word, but that fresh energy. You know, you can it's basically like opening up the windows in your house. You know, you sort of rejuvenate your life when you let go of things. And this allows you to start new projects, to just basically travel lightly and more joyfully. Okay, so I'm going to look at all three cards and see if there's anything else that jumps out at me. I like this deck because there's a lot of black cats in it, and I love black cats so much. And I just love cats. So as I'm looking for things that stand out, I'm looking for repeating patterns, and I already talked about the Three of Cups is kind of similar to the Fool, but I'm looking for anything else that kind of jumps out at me, or looking for any repeating themes. So I invite you to do the same, and share what you find in the comments below if you're noticing any repeating patterns, themes, or if there's a particular symbol on a card that's really speaking to you and standing out. By all means, please feel free to share in the comment section. I also feel like, and I'm kind of running out of time here, so I'm going to say it fast, but I feel like the Fool is about taking a risk. As you can see, she's about to step off a cliff, but it doesn't matter because she's on a broom, so she can probably fly. But I feel like you need to take risks sometimes in order to succeed, in order to feel happy. There's a certain amount of risk-taking involved, so I feel like the theme here is to not be afraid to take a few risks this week. So that has been your weekly tarot card reading. My name is Kate. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful week.